Hey guys, I would say Snappy out here, but as you know, there's been a change. So I'm now SoCal Cresties, which is I'm now going to be breeding crested geckos, as you hopefully saw in the last video. I'm breeding crested geckos, so that's why the channel name. Go follow me on Instagram at SoCal Cresties, and if you want to buy a crested gecko, DM me at SoCal Cresties. Let's get into the video. To get into the video, we're going to be doing a breeding room tour. The female, she's really pretty, as you can see. I don't know if the lighting's good, but she has really nice cream colors along the dorsal and on the sides and somewhat on the knees and behind the leg. See on the back of the thighs and on the knees, you can see it's really good, and that looks really nice. So I'm really excited about the way she looks, and the male's cool, but not as cool as her. So I'll show the male right now. So this is the male. There. I think he's on the ground. Yeah, because I heard him fall. If I can grab him. Hey. So this is the male, and not really sure. So I got him from my local reptile store to me, and basically they didn't know what type of morph he was. But as you can tell, he's somewhat Dalmatian. You can see a few dots on his head, on his side, and right there. So he is a little Dalmatian, not super Dalmatian or anything, but it might be a little bit of flame because you can see he does have some pattern, but it's not really super predominant. He's almost a green color when he fires up, but right now he's cool, but I'm hoping to eventually get a nicer male, but this is definitely going to be good for now. I'm hoping they'll produce some really good looking babies. But okay, so we're going to start off weighing the male. Okay, there we go. I don't know, this feels like weird. Earlier said the female weighed 4 grams. Anyway, so right now he's 35.7, which is for the male definitely breeding size. The male should be around 30 to 35, or that's what size I like to have my males at when I start breeding, and the females should be about 30, at least 40.
4 grams.
35, I don't know, 40 grams maybe, 40 to 45 grams. So she is definitely a little small. The female should be about 40 to 45 grams, but she's kind of on the small side. Okay, she'll get in there. Yeah, so she's about 24.2 right now, so she definitely is a bit small. So I'm hoping to get her up at least 10 grams. So I'm gonna be feeding her crickets, and so I feed crickets and Rapashi superfoods. So what I feed right now, this is just it's $14. That's how much I bought for, but it smells like banana pudding, and it's very easy to make. I stole some salsa cups from my local Mexican food place. You combine the powder with water, and it makes this kind of like fruit smoothie, I guess you could say. And they just kind of lick that up. Here, look. We grab the female. Okay, she's not really sure what she's doing. We grab the female. We'll see if she...
Don't step in it.
I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, get that. So they basically just lick it up, and this is a full meal supplement. She kind of got on her nose. So you can feed this Rapashi their whole life, and they'll be fine. But since I'm going to be breeding them, the females, when they need to make the eggs and the babies and stuff, they need more protein and nutrients. So I'll be feeding this as well as crickets once or twice a week. So, and especially when I need to get her up to breeding size. So I'll put you back in there. And now, let's talk about the cage setup. Okay, so Sean's standing on a chair now, so we have an aerial view. So right now we have a plastic tub, and as I was saying, the plastic tubs, although they don't look as good as the glass, they hold humidity much better, and they're a lot cheaper. So I chose to go with the plastic tub. The next thing we're going to do is put paper towels on the bottom. And you can do a substrate, but the problem with that is when they're breeding and the female has eggs in her, they want to lay the eggs in a moist place. So if you do it, a layer of like Eco Earth per se at the bottom, like we have a tub of Eco Earth here. If you do a layer of Eco Earth at the bottom, although it looks better, holds more humidity, when they lay their eggs, Eco Earth at the bottom, and instead they'll lay the eggs in the Eco Earth. They'll bury themselves and they'll like burrow, lay the eggs, and then when I want to find the eggs, I have to look through the whole enclosure. Instead, I choose to do what's called a lay box, and this is a mixture of Eco Earth, it's coconut fiber substrate made by Exoterra, and a mixture of that and some sphagnum moss. So I put that in here. So then when they go to lay their eggs, they go in this and they burrow themselves, lay the eggs, then come out. So when I have to look for the eggs, I don't have to look all the way around the whole thing and risk missing them. I just have to look in this small tub, right? Next, let's add some sticks. So they are arboreal, crested geckos, so which means they like to go in trees. So they're gonna want to climb and do whatever they can to just get up. They want to go up. So right now, we'll assemble these twigs so that the geckos have a nice climbing area. Also, so sticks, these are just sticks that I found in my canyon. I washed them off, I cleaned them. So that was really cost effective. Or you can use a PVC pipe. These are like $2, and these also work great. Yeah, those work really well. I'm good to go. There. So now we'll add some hides. And like, they can hide behind leaves and branches, like the leaves and under leaves. But I like to throw in a few hides. So this is just something I found in my garage, and this is another piece of large PVC that I cut down to size. So I'll put that down there, and this, just say, right there. Perfect. Now, we'll add this, because, well, honestly, I think I also found this in my can, and then I boiled it in hot water to kill any bugs or mites that might have been on it, or just bacteria. So I boiled this down. So this is really helpful if they're having problems shedding. They can brush against this. So hopefully I'll find a place to put this. How about, sure, there.
Found it.
Now, last but not least, leaves. So they can hide under. These are really good at collecting water. If you want to mist the cage once a day, and the dew will stay on these leaves, and they lick the water off that. Hides. Water bowls are optional. I use them. They will sometimes drink out of the water bowls, but they much more often drink off the leaves. This is Zoomed leaves, Exoterra leaves. I like the Exoterras personally more. I have one in each, as you can see in here. I have the Zoomed ones and the Exoterras. Personally, plus and downside. So I find that these are made of silk. Look. So these are made of silk, the Exoterra ones, and the Zoomed ones are made of plastic. So the problem with the Zoomed ones is, they fall off really easily. Like, these just come off. You can put them back on, but they come off. It's weird. But the upside of them is, I think they look good, they're brighter, and they hold water better. Sometimes the silk kind of absorbs the water, but the plastic, the water will stay on them, and all that. And these are a little more expensive, a little less expensive too, the Zoomed ones. Now the Exoterra ones are a little more expensive, but as you can see, they're a lot more full. They take up more space. And like I said, they don't always absorb the water better, but they take up a lot more space, and they're good for hiding under. So I find that really nice. So, and now what I want to do is take this little cap that I found, from a milk jug cap, fill it with water, and we'll just place that anywhere in here. We'll place it, you can't see that, but we'll place it down there. And I already made food, like you saw earlier, the rapashi. I'll place that down there. Oh my goodness. Look. See, the plants, they fall off. They go into the food. Not good. But, so that's going to be the full setup. Now, this is $10. I think it's better than a regular sprayer. It's $10 at just hardware store. And you want to give a good spray down so it's humid. Take that out, and that'll be good. And then the last thing is, this is a Fluker's hydrometer and thermometer. Measures humidity and temperature. You want humidity around 60 to 80% and around 75 for the temperature. So I'm just gonna stick that there with some Velcro, and that should be all. Oh, last thing, I hot glued. What I did is I hot glued a piece of the PVC to the top so they can climb in that whenever they want to. Oh, and I don't think I went over the last part of how I did this screen. So basically, like I said, I kind of cut that out using the soldering pin, kind of like a heat knife, basically. I cut that out, and then I had some extra screen mesh lying around, like from a screen door, and I hot glued that to the inside. So that provides ventilation, and it's a good looking area. Yes. Put a smell on you. 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 And so that should be the whole thing. As you can see, this one, it's slightly different, but I pretty much replicated it to the best of my extent. And yeah, so that's all. So I just got these 2 geckos today. If you guys have any name suggestions, that'd be awesome, because I don't actually have names for them. So if you want to comment down below some name suggestions, that'd be cool. If you want to see more videos about the geckos, comment down below what type of videos you would like to see. And probably early 2019, maybe like February, I'll start to hatch some babies, and it'll be good. So if you want to buy some, like I said, follow so_cow_Cresties on Instagram. And if you want to buy some geckos, DM me. So thank you guys very much for watching. Larry says goodbye, don't you, Larry? And thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.